Good evening. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is WBON TV9 Live at 5, where every local story starts here. Our top story tonight involves the resolution of a golden alert that caused controversy and concern to many in Madison County over the weekend. In other news, a Ravenna man has been taken into custody after reportedly shooting another man at an Estill County residence. And the Kentucky State Police Richmond Post was contacted Sunday in reference to possible human remains discovered in Garrard County. We've got all the details on those stories, plus much more right here live at 5. Our top story tonight involves the resolution of a golden alert that caused a lot of talk here in Madison County over the weekend. Jason Alita, a 43-year-old resident of Richmond, has been found safe, according to authorities. This comes after an incident on Saturday morning when a vague alert was issued by the Madison County Emergency Management Agency, leaving many residents alarmed and confused. The initial alert, which lacked specific information, sparked criticism and anger among the community. In response to the backlash, the EMA provided an extensive explanation later on Saturday, shedding light to the situation. According to the EMA, they had received a request from the Madison County Sheriff's Office to issue a golden alert for Mr. Jason Alita. EMA staff promptly set up a message for distribution through the emergency alert system. While the alert displayed complete information on the FEMA app, television, and radio, the wireless emergency alert message sent to cell phones appeared incomplete and lacking details. The EMA later added updates, including Mr. Alita's last seen location and photo, as more information became available. The reason for the partial text on cell phones is currently unknown, and the EMA is in collaboration with local, state, and federal emergency management agencies. And they have been diligently working to identify the issue and find appropriate solutions. The EMA acknowledged the concern caused by the early morning alert and apologized for the inconvenience. They stressed the importance of community safety and their commitment to supporting first responders. The investigation into the incident will continue until the appropriate solutions have been implemented and proven effective in protecting the community. Well, moving over to Estill County, a Ravenna man has been taken into police custody after reportedly shooting a man at an Estill County residence. Officials with the Kentucky State Police say they were contacted around 9 p.m. on Sunday in reference to the shooting, which occurred on the Furnace Junction Road. Based on initial investigations, officials have determined that 64-year-old David Moreland became involved in a physical altercation outside of a residence with 59-year-old Jesse Weiss of Ravenna. Police say during the altercation, it was alleged that Weiss discharged a firearm, striking Moreland. David Moreland was taken to Markham and Wallace Hospital, where he was airlifted to the University of Kentucky Albert B. Chandler Hospital with critical injuries. Wise was located and taken into custody before being lodged at the Three Forks Regional Jail. He has been charged with first-degree assault and tampering with physical evidence. The investigation is ongoing and being conducted by KSP Post 7 detectives. We'll have more on that as it becomes available. Well, the Kentucky State Police Richmond Post was contacted just before 2 on Sunday in reference to the possible human remains discovered in Garrard County. KSP investigators say the possible remains were located in a field off of Crab Orchard Road in Garrard County. The remains were removed by the Garrard County coroner and will be transported to the state medical examiner's office in Frankfort for identification. Anyone who may have information about this investigation is asked to contact KSP Post 7, that's 623-2404. The ongoing investigation is being conducted by KSP Post 7 Detective Jonathan Walls. He was assisted on scene by the KSP personnel, Garrard County Sheriff's Office, as well as the Garrard County Coroner's Office. Well, over 1,000 athletes from all across Kentucky gathered to compete in the annual Special Olympics at EKU this past weekend for the 28th year. Friday night is when it all got started, including a torch run as part of the opening ceremonies. Saturday, there were hot air balloon rides, closing ceremonies, and a victory dance. Among the competitions, the finals for soccer, bocce, track and field, and rhythmic gymnastics all crowned a champion. Madison County Special Olympics brought home a gold medal in shot put and competed in several other events throughout the weekend. It was a great time had by all, and now that the 2023 games are over, next year's big event is already being planned. If you'd like to get involved in the Madison County Special Olympics, you can like and follow the Madison County, Kentucky Special Olympics Facebook page. That's a good cause right there. Well, yesterday, the KSP Richmond Post responded to a single vehicle collision near the Madison-Estill County line. According to KSP, the incident occurred around 4:30 on Kentucky 52 near Bybee Loop. James Hernandez of Florida was operating a 2019 silver Yamaha motorcycle when he lost control of the vehicle. As a result, Hernandez was ejected from the motorcycle. Emergency services swiftly arrived at the scene and transported him to Baptist Health Richmond for treatment. Fortunately, his injuries are reported to be non-life-threatening. Trooper Bobby Estes is currently conducting an ongoing investigation into the incident, and he received assistance from other KSP personnel on that scene. Well, Friday night, June the 2nd, Richmond Police Department were contacted by the Lancaster Police Department in reference to an 18-year-old female that reported to Lancaster Police that she had been sexually assaulted in Richmond by her biological father. The female was taken to Ephraim McDowell Regional Medical Center in Danville by Lancaster Police for an examination. The investigating officer reports the accused man acknowledged the female was his biological daughter and confessed to numerous sexual interactions between the two that night. As a result, 42-year-old Britt Still of Richmond has been charged with rape, incest, and sodomy in the case. Still is placed under arrest and lodged in the Madison County Detention Center. Well, the Richmond Police Department is warning residents of a text scam that's circulating. The text message indicates that the department is selling T-shirts for $10 and then provides a link for those who are interested. The RPD says the text is not from their office and they are not selling T-shirts. They also recommend that you delete the text immediately. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got lots more news coming up right here, live at 5.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Roll Tribe.
Here's a message from the Richmond Fire Department. Fire moves fast. That's why you need to plan ahead to potentially save your life or someone else's. You may only have 3 minutes or less to escape once a fire starts in your home. Take these steps to help increase your survival rate. Install working smoke alarms. Close all the doors inside your home and create and practice a fire safety plan. Doing these tips can help prepare for and keep your family safe in the event of a fire.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program works to protect our waterways from pollution and to help citizens with stormwater runoff and flooding. Stormwater is the rain and snow that runs off rooftops, roads, sidewalks, and other surfaces that cannot absorb water, which affects water quality. The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program is dedicated to helping its citizens understand what stormwater is and its impacts on our watersheds and waterways. For more info, visit buildrichmondky.com and click on the Stormwater tab.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON and Channel 9. That was a hot weekend, lots of sunshine. Got some more sunshine in the area today. And we've got Sam Ryan in the Weather Center with all the details and the week forecast.
Hi, thanks Grenolyn, and welcome everyone to the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Sam Ryan. As we look outside, we have quite a bit of haze out there, that milky sky. That haze is due to smoke from wildfires way up in Canada. So notice that flow coming down out of the north. This is a satellite loop, and we see a lot of that haze out there. Here's a better capture of that same satellite image, but we've now enhanced some of the smoke. And so we see that drifting southward. So we'll have that in play again through the rest of the evening into the overnight and even through the day tomorrow. Even for the extended forecast, we'll start to see some of that haze around from time to time. Overnight temperatures, though, see them falling down around midnight, close to 60 degrees, and we'll fall down into the 50s. Hazy sunshine continues for our Tuesday. Should be another warm afternoon. But then a cold front drops in from the north, that flow out of the north. And out ahead of that, we'll have a chance for a few thunderstorms. And then behind it, starting Wednesday night and into the day Thursday, the humidity really drops. We measure that with the dew point temperature. So it spikes on Wednesday, get a few thunderstorms in here, drops then behind that. We'll have dew point even at times, perhaps even the upper 30s, which feels kind of like autumn in a way. All right, looking at rainfall amounts here, potential for 1/4 of an inch, a little bit higher to the north and lower amounts down to the south. Wake up Tuesday morning, though, a dry start, low to mid 50s outside. Daytime highs back in the mid 80s, and that chance of thunderstorms may arrive here Tuesday night. Better chance, though, into the day on Wednesday. High temperatures will cool down a bit as a result of all that. We'll be in the mid 70s as that humidity drops behind the front. Not only will that humidity drop, but our overnight temperatures will take a hit as well. So we see overnight dropping out of 50 here Wednesday night. Thursday, a high of 77, nice and pleasant afternoons. Overnight lows will be a little bit chilly at times. And we'll start to see that humidity return with chances of thunderstorms Sunday and into Monday.
Thanks, Sam. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, Officer Fraley with the Richmond Police Department needs your help to identify the owner of this vehicle in reference to a recent collision investigation. Take a look at that vehicle up on your screen now. If you recognize it, you are asked to please call 859-624-4776. We got some remarkable video of a Jeep that was consumed in fire Friday afternoon. It was on the shoulder of the northbound I-75 around the 87-mile marker. Thankfully, no injuries have been reported, and this is a special thanks to Johnny Nicholson for that exceptional drone footage there. Very good footage there. Thank you so much. Well, more fire news. Estill County Fire units responded to a call around 12:15 on Sunday to a fire in South Irvin. Firefighters say the house was fully involved and had a power line down and two structures that were within about 10 feet. Fire crews started attacking it and made entry, then had a bedroom upper floor collapse. Firefighters resumed fighting the blaze from outside and got it knocked down enough to go back and finish it remained open until they got all the hot spots extinguished. No one was home at the time and no one was hurt or injured in that fire. Thank goodness there. Well, Well, during a preliminary hearing on Friday, new details emerged regarding the involvement of Monica Hardin in the fatal shooting of a Scott County deputy. A detective testified that Hardin was with Stephen Shing during the incident. While Hardin is facing a charge of grand theft for a motor vehicle in Claremont County, Ohio, it is believed that Shing was also involved in that theft, according to court records. Shing himself is facing multiple charges in Kentucky, including murder of a police officer, robbery, and first-degree assault. He is accused of a series of crimes that took place last Monday, including that fatal shooting of Deputy Caleb Conley, car thefts, and another shooting in Fayette County. During the hearing, the detective testified that Shing had told Hardin that the situation would not end well and that then she heard a shot during the incident in Scott County. The connection between Shing and Hardin is still unclear, but it has been confirmed that Hardin briefly worked in the Woodford County Courthouse in the tax administrator's office. Shing had also performed community service at that courthouse while being held in the Woodford County Jail. According to reports, Hardin stopped coming to work in mid-February. That coincides with the time that Shing was released from jail. Hardin is currently held in the Franklin County Detention Center as a fugitive from another state in Claremont County, Ohio. An extradition hearing is scheduled for next week. Well, we have an update on the young man found on I-75 near London over the weekend. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office has identified the individual and has turned the case over to the Department for Community-Based Services. The investigation into the circumstances surrounding his presence on the highway is ongoing. In the original report, the Sheriff's Office had requested the public's assistance in identifying the young male. He was discovered on Saturday morning at the 43-mile marker on I-75 that was just north of London. Authorities quickly responded and transported him to St. Joseph Hospital in London for medical evaluation and care. The individual, estimated to be between 15 and 20 years old, is believed to be autistic and nonverbal. The Sheriff's Office is working diligently to determine how he ended up on the interstate and is grateful for the community's support in this matter. Well, with that, we're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. Dawson Roll up with sports coming up next.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstillCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow. Did you know Markham & Wallace Hospital offers speech therapy for both adults and pediatrics? Why travel north when you can get the care you need right here in Irvine? Adult speech therapy focuses on the assessment and treatment of speech, language, thinking, and swallowing problems. Pediatric speech helps children communicate effectively by assisting with the improvement of their verbal and nonverbal language skills. For more info about the speech therapy department, call 606-723-8235 at Mercy Health Markham & Wallace Hospital.
Being prepared for various types of disasters is one of the best ways to ensure the safety of your family, friends, and community. The Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program is here and ready to support community emergency response. For how to be prepared, make emergency kits, know your zone, and shelter-in-place information, contact EMA CSEP at 624-4787 or visit madisoncountyky.us/EMA. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo,
I devised a promo for you. Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Welcome back to Live at 5. The Jack Burford Sports Show returns tonight, but first a big sports recap for some local track and field runners and more. Here's Dawson Rule with your daily sports report.
Happy Monday, everyone. I know some of you probably don't like Mondays that much, but that's okay. Today on sports, I'm going to report on some great local news. First, let me start out with some standout track and field runners from Madison Central. Kira O'Shea won her third straight KHSAA Class 3A state title in the 3,200-meter race. Kira has been unbeatable for years, and she will end her high school career with 10 total state titles, records broken, and accolades as she will prepare to leave for North Carolina in the fall to run at UNC. O'Shea's time was 10:38.73, which was just short of her state record last year of 10:32.83. Wyatt Stewart broke his own state record in pole vault. Stewart hit a mark of 16:08 for the 3A Class Track and Field Championships. This was his third straight state title, so congratulations to Wyatt Stewart. Central senior runner Reagan Wright in the same category cleared 15, which tied with a competitor from St. X School, but Wright was knocked out by that same competitor who took third place, which means Wright came in third place, which is still a great finish. Now, some Madison Southern Eagles had great performances too. The 4x100 relay team of Cade Sullivan, Zach Smith, Preston Williams, and Jay Sean Etheridge finished 19th, and so did the 4x200 team. Etheridge came in 18th for the 100-meter dash. Now for an EKU women's basketball update. Jasmine McGillis-Taylor, who's a 6'3" player with 3 years of college experience, will be heading to join EKU's women's basketball team for the next season. McGinnis-Taylor is the second post signed out of the transfer portal this offseason for Todd in the women's basketball program. With the addition of McGinnis-Taylor, EKU will enter next season with 4 true bigs standing 6 foot or taller. McGinnis-Taylor, originally from Omaha, Nebraska, is the 5th signee out of the transfer portal for EKU this offseason. The team is scheduled to report on campus in the next 2 weeks to begin camp. Now, for the next week, the Lexington Counterclocks baseball team is going to be on the road in Maryland and other locations. So remember to keep up with your local minor league baseball team while they're on their road stint this week. Finally, tonight is the return of the local Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show with Michael, Samantha, and myself talking to some of those star track runners I mentioned earlier. Make sure to tune in. Hey, speaking of tuning in, the sports crew will have a special broadcast tomorrow afternoon for sports fans that you won't want to miss. This is Dawson Rule with the best sports coverage in Madison County.
Thanks, Dawson, for that sports update. We're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. Lots more news live at 5.
WBON TV 9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV 9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV 9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's first TV channel, available on Spectrum Channel 712, Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Channel 9.1 over the air. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across Central and Eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9, where every local story starts here. Well, attention motorists, we've got some traffic news to get to you. Get ready for rolling roadblocks on I-75. Those are going to be in Fayette and Madison counties. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet has scheduled these roadblocks to patch potholes and ensure safer driving conditions. The work is going to take place starting tomorrow, Tuesday, June the 6th, and run all the way until Friday, June the 9th. They're going to run between 12 a.m. and 6 a.m. On Tuesday, June 6th, the roadblocks will be on the southbound lanes of I-75 in Madison County from the mile marker 99 to mile marker 83. Wednesday, June 7th to Friday, June 9th, the roadblocks will affect both northbound and southbound lanes of I-75 in Fayette County from mile marker 99 all the way to 108. Motorists should exercise caution, be prepared for delays, and watch for the presence of road crews. Stay safe on the roads as these necessary repairs are conducted. And again, that's starting tomorrow, running all the way through Friday, rolling roadblocks I-75 right here in our area. Well, in Jackson County, a domestic altercation led to the arrest of Sabrina Berry on charges of assault. On May 27th, Deputy C. Collins responded to a call reporting a physical altercation on Highway 421 North. Arriving at the scene, Deputy Collins found John Berry with visible injuries on his face and bite marks on his arm. Johnny explained that his wife, Sabrina Berry, had attacked him while he was sleeping. He managed to escape and seek help from a neighbor who called 911. Deputy Collins proceeded to Sabrina's residence and observed red and swollen knuckles on both of her hands. After reading her Miranda rights, he conducted a recorded interview where Sabrina admitted to assaulting Johnny and biting him. Sabrina was taken into custody and charged with fourth-degree assault, domestic violence with minor injuries. She is currently held in the Jackson County Detention Center on a $5,000 cash bond. She is awaiting arraignment. Well, in an effort to ensure the safety of drivers in Kentucky roadways, the Kentucky State Police is implementing proactive measures to promote traffic safety. These measures include conducting roadside safety checkpoints and increasing patrols in problematic areas throughout the district. The traffic safety checkpoints serve multiple purposes. They aim to enhance public safety by increasing visibility and deterring violations of laws outlined in the Kentucky Revised Statutes. The primary focus in addressing assessing operator impairment, verifying vehicle registration and insurance compliance, and also validating driver's license. You can check out the full list of what's going on at the KSP website. Thanks so much for joining us today. Don't forget the sports show tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow live at 5.